Yep.
We over the stream
And far away.
where Teletubbies come to play.
Okie doke. It helps helping hand.
Helps away. Because we're it's weird. It's always
Away
weird
with the
because-
fairies.
Yeah, we're away with the fairies most of the time, but today we aren't because we're away in time and space.
That wasn't a homophobic slur, by the way.
It wasn't until you pointed it out that it wasn't.
It is now.
It is now. Because Doctor Who. So we're a bit late. We were meant to. We've missed 2, have we? So we've missed 2, and then
Yeah.
there's 1 today.
Yeah.
So we've got a total of 3 episodes to catch up on. We'll probably cut the streams in between each episode, give ourselves a little break, catch up, cup of tea, blah blah blah.
And you give a break from us.
Yeah, and then it will split the videos. But so if nobody watches these live, but if people are watching live and want to carry on along, then you'd have to just keep an eye on the channel for the lives and stuff. Playing Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. No, it's Pokemon Stadium 2. The log falls down.
Oh, okay. But today, it's not Flux.
No.
It's Lux.
No. Yeah. Lux.
Lux. Doctor Who Lux. And we know that this one's the cartoon one. And that's all we know.
Oh no, I have seen
Wait, no.
it.
Oh yeah. You've
Yeah.
seen. He's seen it. I haven't. I'm very good boy. I can avoid spoilers quite easily.
So this is the episode that I already. This isn't why I watched it. I was just at relatives and they had
Just
it on.
happened. Yeah.
But this is the one that I already knew something about.
I-
But I'll tell you what I knew when we get to it.
Okay. So I at least knew that they were doing a cartoon episode, an animated one.
Yeah.
Just because like I'd seen thumbnails of the animated character and looked, is it a top hat or is it's a hat? He's got a hat. Like,
I can't remember.
I've seen the animated character that's in it, so I know that, and that's all I know. I think I need to check. That just moved, and it's reminded me. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
technical difficulties.
Gremlins. Gremlins.
Gremlins. No, it was goblins. We didn't have gremlins.
Sorry.
And is it showing the right screen up here? I can't see from this.
Yeah, I can see the W.
Yeah, it's the Doctor. Okay, good. We're all good. Sorry.
W.
It goes so long in between these streams. I get rusty within like a week. If we don't do it every single week, I'm gonna lose the flow. Yeah.
He's Rusty and I'm tarnished. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Last time, however, we've got.
Yes.
So last time we had the Robot Revolution. Revolution.
I have no notes.
We met up with Belinda.
Mhm.
Linda Bell.
Linda Cartwright. What's her name?
Belinda Chandra.
Belinda Bessinger.
And we were theorising that maybe she had something to do with Rani Chandra, the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's been so long since we've seen it. I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a big Sarah Jane kid, but I've got.
I
notes.
know. I meant this episode.
Oh, this episode. Yeah. Well, these notes might remind you.
Oh.
You don't have. Do you have any notes?
Nope.
No.
How does he smell? Awful.
No nose. My nose, however, starts with. Oh, the fact that I didn't catch that Ichijoji of Borg had got reverted to a sperm and an egg. I thought
Yeah.
he just got Thanos and then the cleaner droid cleaned him up. There's no Mavity reference in
No.
Robot Revolution. But we've got another special companion where she seems to have some mystery behind her.
Yeah.
At first, it almost seemed like she was going to be just a throwaway. The connection between her and Monday was just a coincidence.
Yeah.
It was a family relative. But now he's like, no, there's a mystery I need to solve about you. And it's like, oh, grow up. Yeah. So the episode started off quite slow, but it picked up more towards the end, I think,
Yeah.
the robot one. And it felt like they were rushing a lot of the new companion beats. It's kind of like, we've seen this before, it's like, yeah, it's bigger on the inside, by the way. Yeah, it can travel in time, by the way. Oh, by the way, we're trying to get these beats out of the way so that...
Get on with it.
It was a nicely edited episode, though. They had some of all the weird, like, fancy editing stuff when they were doing, like, the tiny trippy balls thing, and they, like, connected the two documents, and they were like
Oh, yeah.
flashing through like the timelines of Ichijoji of Borg and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now, hopefully it's. I don't know if I like the idea or not. There's an idea I've heard flowing out there. It's the obvious. Everyone wonders who Mrs. Flood is, and is she going to be the Master again?
Yeah.
However, Mrs. Flood does sound awfully close to Mrs. Flood of some kind. So it's
Right.
almost.
Mrs. Flood, Mrs. Yeah.
They're very specific about always calling her Mrs. Flood. She's not got a first name, she's Mrs. Flood. So is the Mrs. bit important, and it's meant to be like a reference to Missy in some way? And I think I might like it if it's going to be like some way of connecting between Missy and Dewan. Because why is Missy good but then suddenly evil again when Dewan, maybe the incarnation in between is Mrs. Flood?
Yeah.
I might like that. I don't know though. Will we find out this series, or will she be the big bad? Possibly.
I hope we find out this
I
series.
can't see them dragging it on too long.
Yeah.
But then, a mystery that lasts over multiple series.
A Missy tree.
A Missy tree that lasts over multiple series might be a nice idea one day.
We might find out.
We might find out this series. About what, sorry?
Mrs. Fudge.
Yeah.
Over the next 3 episodes you're about to watch.
Oh, we might find out in these next 3 episodes. Have you been looking up stuff? Well, don't spoil. What's that? We got the Flood cameo. Or are they like these?
Yeah.
Are they sisters like Pokemon? There's a Mrs. Flood in each town.
Yeah.
An Officer Flood, a Nurse Flood in. So there's one living next door to Ruby. There's one living next door to Belinda.
Yeah.
We'll cut to Martha and her husband. Mickey. Forgot it was those two. I was thinking it was the doctor dude for a moment.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? Hunky Doctor guy, whoever she called him, who went on to be Luther.
Yeah.
Or Luther?
Tom?
Something. Tom Milligan. Yeah. Sarah Milligan's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So can you remember that there was the Doctor's side lay who died instantly? He'd been banging her on the planet for like 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, "Take me to the stars, Doctor," and then she gets killed.
Yeah.
That scene was very Moffat written. It's kind of like, I've only known him for 6 months and he's the greatest thing I've ever known.
Yeah.
Hurry up, take her back to the TARDIS and then take me to the stars or something like.
Yeah.
And then she dies, and he came as a friend, and in just 6 months I've learned to trust him with my life. Take her home, Doctor, and take me to the stars. Was this was it a parody of Moffat by? Was Davis kind of giving a small jab at some of the Moffat writing, or was he just legitimately being a Moffat?
Hard to tell.
It's very hard to tell considering how close the two are.
Yeah.
Belinda is feeling very Martha at the moment, and I hope she gets a lot more of her own personality than just being the feisty one who worked in a hospital and now wants to go.
Yeah, and you had a cousin that worked at Torchwood.
Yeah, and even the robots felt very Jadoon.
Yeah.
So, I think we said like when we were in the episode, we loved the retro sci-fi feel to it.
Yeah. I was really hoping that was going to be relevant though. Like it was.
There's a reason it's like so bright and
like they got their ideas from children's toys, or it was some sort of like one of these magical things where it's like the dreams of a child.
You could maybe say because Ichijoji of Borg saw it a bit like the Digiworld and it was all a game. They kind of, but the robots and the people existed before he arrived. So,
alas,
earwax. Polish makes me want K9 back.
Yeah.
If not, another droid companion.
Yeah.
I want just, even if they don't come out on the adventures, just have a droid in the TARDIS, just there, popping up every now and then, making jokes, etc, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not notes for this, that's for that thing I was writing. Almost done. As cheesy as it felt though, and the whole Moffat writing of it, I did like the idea of the Doctor's side lay. So a one-off companion that you get for maybe 1 or 2 episodes that is the audience don't know, but they're destined to die.
Yeah.
In terms of writing, and it's just to show the real companion that traveling with the Doctor is dangerous.
Yeah. I like that.
It felt really rushed in that episode.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, someone who we don't know and don't care about just died. But if you think about it, it's to show Belinda that life on the TARDIS is dangerous and you can't die.
For a different reason, but kind of like how they brought in Adam in the first revived series to show that
not everybody can live up to being a TARDIS companion. Rose, even though like an episode or 2 later, Rose then fuck up and save her dad.
But that's right, because the Doctor fancied her.
It's fine, she's blonde.
But yeah, no, I like that idea.
So yeah. Oh yeah, we get another... So, Shooty's crying all the time. People love it or hate it. I didn't care, but I think if it carries on every episode, I am going to start to get a bit bored.
Yeah,
I get that they're trying to show that this Doctor feels a lot more. You can show emotions in other ways than always crying.
Yeah.
Like Dot and Bubble, where at the end of it, he was just kind of like...
Yeah.
What the... What? Why? What? You fuck!
But crucially, I think he was also crying.
Yeah, but just you need to show more than just
I'm
the
really taking
tears.
notes, yeah.
Emotion can be more than just tears. There's, is it? I'm quite a loud person, I think. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's good.
It goes into the red.
Constant.
Stroke.
Just durkadur and back a bit.
There we go.
So yeah. Round up. Lots of solid ideas. Few couple of nice twists, but kind of predictable and very rushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is how I'd see that episode. So
yeah,
I think I might have rated it a 6. I might knock it down to like a 5.
Ooh, I think you had it as a 7 if I remember rightly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll knock it down by a point. Whatever I did, I'll knock it down by a point, and it's more slightly above that. It's not like bare basic average Doctor Who. There are some nice bits in there, but it's very close to average.
Yeah.
At least it isn't Spabies.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. It's like, because it's the first one of the series with a new companion, you kind of give it a pass because it's like we're just setting things up.
And like I said, they're trying to rush out all the things that we've had 500 times. The whole 2 hearts, TARDIS, bigger on the inside. I never looked back to double check. I think there was and a lot of reactors I've watched also were a bit like, oh, did the Doctor mention the word TARDIS to her at any point during the episode? Because
I pointed that out at the time.
yeah, we did. Yeah. And the fact that other reactors have noticed that, and I've not gone back to double check, but it makes me assume he didn't. If other people are a bit like, wait, hold on, we're not the only ones who have just missed the one-off TARDIS line. And I don't mean just like 1 or 2, I mean like a good 5.
Oh wow, okay.
Like, I've tried.
They haven't been paying me royalties for that idea.
That's no. I've had a good 3 weeks or so to watch the reactions to this one episode.
Yeah.
So I've pretty much watched like 25, 30 reactions to it to get like different viewpoints and idea and give me my notes.
Now, if the special thing about the special companion is that she's tricking the Doctor, I would be okay with that. Then I think. Ooh. You know, because like
she turns out to be a villain.
Like if she already knows what the TARDIS is, so she obviously knows who the Doctor is, but she's kind of playing dumb. I'd love that.
That would be
like if she turned out to be the Master or Missio or whoever. And this was
well,
a big
that's
trick.
Okay. So I've always said that if I ever did a Doctor Who series, I would have like a okay, if it was a Doctor Who series where I wasn't, it doesn't matter. If I'm writing a Doctor Who series, there'd be at least 1 season series of it where the companion turns out right at the end to be the Master, and you don't know until like you might get the odd hints where they're slightly smarter than they seem.
Yeah, but that's where I got the idea
and
from you.
Yeah. So there's that. If like that was, it's basically like it's a post-Missy Master where they've turned good, but they're still a bit anti-hero-esque in very much how like Loki is towards the end of his run when he's gone through all the development. It's like you get a Master who is developed and
Yeah.
is now on the Doctor's side, but can still be a little bit mischievous, and that's kind of the hint towards that they're not quite a good guy.
Yeah.
Or even going back to classics, another Turlo type.
Yeah.
Like, people don't have fond memories of Turlo. I liked his arc. It was interesting to have a companion who was kind of a traitor, a sneak.
Yeah. Well, someone doesn't like Turlo.
No, he's never seen him, and he's never met him. Never met him, never seen him. Don't like him. No, the only classic episode LJ has watched so far, Time Warrior, Sarah Jane's first one. Because he likes Sontarans and he knows Sarah Jane from Sarah Jane Adventures. Because I'm not going to give away ages, but my boyfriend's younger than me and is from slightly younger era than us. So it's there's a little bit of a gap when it comes to some of the knowledge. Some things we know that he doesn't.
Yeah.
But that's some things that do cross
I missed.
over, like Sarah Jane Adventures, for example.
Yeah.
We were teenagers whilst we were watching it, whereas he was a kid watching it. So it's kind of, we both
Yeah.
grew up with it in different ways.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, yeah. I don't know if we should wait for it. It's fine. No, we'll start because it's his fault. He knows we're streaming. We'll just go. Lux. Flux.
Lux of the Irish.
Lux at the no. There's another episode called Luck or something in there. Today's episode is Lucky something or something Luck or whatever.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, perfect. Anyway.
Lucky
Day.
Day.
Ducky.
Calu Calais.
Ducky Lay. Ooh, a Ducky Lay.
Oh, alright, Ducky.
Have you had a nice lay? Let's go with Doctor Who Season 2.
Belinda told me there would be trouble if this happened. I said, no, Ducky, there won't.
Episode 2. Lux. Universe!
The eyes of the world are on
Ooh.
Nevada to witness at short range the world's most powerful atom bomb. And this is
Atom.
illuminating
The atom bomb.
Yeah.
Suns,
You know Adam.
75 miles away, even
It's like every generic nerd from everything ever.
by the terrific blast sucks up the sound like a cycle, creating a
Giggity.
sandstorm.
At this point, when I first watched the episode, my nan informed me that she used to do that job.
Oh, okay.
World must ask, this the pinnacle of man's creative genius? In England, Queen Elizabeth II continues to observe the 16-week period of war.
Seems quite loud. Ah, too quiet. I don't want to go down by one. He looks familiar. No, he looks a little bit like someone who's been in other stuff. that narrows it down. But no, he was in An Adventure in Space and Time as one of the
Oh, and the producer.
the side boys who
Yeah.
was not as antagonistic towards there being a woman, but like the better. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not him, but he does
It's
look
not,
a lot
you know
like
who
him.
I'm
Yeah,
on
yeah.
about. If I edited these anymore, I would have put a picture up, but I don't.
There it is. That wasn't very good.
I'll
There
draw
we go.
him. I'll draw him in midair with my fingers. There we go. That's him.
Wow.
You saw the glasses. That okay.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful day. I think I'll go to town.
To be fair, it looks like as if Looney Tunes had done the Doctor back in.
Don't make me laugh.
It's Matt Smith back in the. Just change it with a fez.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. Because Mr. Ring a Ding, I'll make your heart bells sing. Please don't make me laugh. Just
I've noticed that Russell's trying to find any excuse to throw a little bit of music
Yeah.
in these episodes nowadays. That old-timey voice he's got, though, is just reminding me of a character from Has Been Hotel. I know you've not seen
No,
it,
no.
though. Would recommend.
So we all know that the moon can kill werewolves if you turn
moon-
it up too high.
The Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can also
true.
do this, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, it took me a second to remember what you meant.
Yeah.
what's your name, sweetie pie?
They call me Sunshine Sally.
No, don't give me sunshine.
That boy didn't look like he gave a shit about the oh. What's the matter? Never seen a fourth wall break before?
Right. What do you think? I asked you. Yes, you. Sitting there.
Be more specific, there's more of us here. Okay, maybe him though.
Caramel moser.
What do you think?
Sugar.
What do you say? I'm looking at you.
He looks like he could play a Clark Kent Superman type character.
Yeah.
He's got the jewel. Okay, now it's gone quieter.
I have to find out for myself. Get ready. This here, I come. We're going 3D.
Oh.
And remember, whatever you do, don't make me laugh.
Let's try 5. It's gonna be a good point. Okay. I do like the concept, definitely.
So that's the one thing I knew about this episode already, was the fact that there is a fictional character that becomes aware he's fictional.
Okay. I just knew it was a con. I didn't know if it would be like a multiverse of madness.
Oh yeah.
It's still so loud. Why? I think it's just because he was whispering for that one scene.
Yeah.
That's why we got subtitles.
Yeah.
That's why we've got subtitles. It's written by the D.
Yeah.
Russell the Big D.
So, you left Earth May the 24th,
Be with you.
2025.
Which we worked out was the semi-final.
The hardest cannot reach is May the 24th.
The
Oh yeah.
Penultimate
Of the-
episode?
Yeah.
yeah, the semi-final of Doctor Who. Sorry.
Can't you get this box of yours fixed? You're a time lord.
What have I just been doing under there,
Yeah.
love? Sorry.
I'm ready.
Oh, I wish it was coming. The name is Gallifrey.
Well, then let's go home to Gallifrey. We must have garages.
Maybe not today. But I never asked. What about you? Who have you got? Girlfriend?
You know what I might be able to deal with?
No. There is mum and dad. He works in tax. She's a violinist.
Oh, that is
No way.
She's the agency orchestra. She's amazing. My dad's...
I've got an idea.
Well, he sings. Well, he loves grabbing the microphone. He's awful. He makes me laugh so much. And I would really, really like to see them.
I do like the Tegan vibes to her of wanting to get home. Though.
Yeah.
This should give me.
It's my sci-fi fuck machine. Yeah.
Indicator. Yeah.
So,
As soon as you started that sentence, I knew where you were going.
Knew it.
I knew where it was going.
Inside Rogue.
Yeah.
Why and we use it to pull the TARDIS in like you could.
Okay.
So we must.
Or not.
We're on Earth.
Oh.
We bounced all the way back to 1952.
Oh great, now we just got to wait like
Yeah.
70 years.
we're an actual...
Find Captain Jack and hang out with him.
It's actually one of your homes. I want to pop up on my own.
No, a chance. That was my way.
Hang on, bitch. I thought you didn't want to be here.
Yeah.
I went to sleep once. Could have kept me arrested in 1952.
This is the fun bit for me.
Are we getting a montage?
The clearance.
Yeah. Yeah?
The TARDIS has no business being
The,
that big.
Okay, not so much a montage.
Not much, no.
Okay, I'll let him off. I was gonna say, we had one of these last series.
It really is.
Really is.
But now you've got a not white man carrying something that looks very...
The officer said in his witness statement that he pulled a gun, so...
The box moved. Where's he in? Wherever we are.
Miami, Florida.
Miami. Miami.
4 a.m.
I like how it folds.
Yeah.
1952, that might be wise.
Rock Hudson. Good name, Rock.
Oof. Oh, it opens. Hello.
We did it on our HIV training.
HIV?
Ooh. HIV.
Here he is.
What did happen to Rock Hudson? I could got HIV, I suppose.
This time travel thing is so strange. Because you know what
To the
happens?
gooks.
Of course not.
Your thing, baby.
Shout out to modern medicine,
Yeah.
HIV talk.
I mean, Joe,
Yeah.
I take a pill that prevents it. 99% guaranteed.
Which means you can only have sex with 99 people, because the 100th one will give you HIV.
Yes. That's why every 99 people I will then only blow off the 100th
Yes,
person,
yeah.
and then it makes it around.
It's like every 8th word in the last episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. You're wanted for Men in Black.
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah.
Bruce, that's the two ordinance of the day at police department.
I love you, Christine. More than one person.
Is that it? Is it done?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a direct line.
Age.
2025. We might need to land a couple more times.
Oh, he was though. I just focused on the death, sorry.
Then we better go.
He was an actor, possible film stars at the time. Golden age of Hollywood.
We need to get inside that TARDIS thing and leave. Yes?
Except.
Oh my god, you actually want to investigate that spooky old cinema. You're Scooby-Doo.
Honey, Alabama. I'm just wondering.
Okay, that was a fun reference.
Yeah. I also really loved his face when he was like, we're gonna investigate.
Some people say a boat came in and took me to Cuba, according to what he said. The fact is, 15 people went missing, sir, all in one night. 3 months ago, just disappeared.
Actually, from the cinema.
Oh, like your English cinema. With the picture house, yeah. Mrs. Lowenstein, these folks been asking about the palazzo. And this lady, her son went in there.
This is your palazzo.
Never seen again.
I'll talk to anyone about that boy tonight. If you'll bend your limits.
I've got my problem. This time of night, he's looking.
In the
In
rules.
1952 Miami, the time was segregated into blacks, which includes you. Breaking the law just by being in here.
That's. Oh god.
Say we've cut it, and right now, we are busy.
How can you say that?
I have talked with worlds. Sometimes I wait for people to talk with the world. Until then, I live in it and I shine.
16 years old. The kindest boy. He'd go to the pictures every night if he could stay and watch military television.
It's live action Cat Lady from Simpsons.
Loves those tales about her sweet.
It's got like the same clothes.
This is where she came from.
Yeah. Lost her son and then went off and got a load of cats.
Yeah. Maybe one of these cats will be my son, reincarnated.
They're all named after him.
I must accumulate more.
Came back and searched it again and again.
Turned it right way back up again.
They didn't think part of the language.
Did they search at night?
Don't think so. Why'd you ask?
Things are different.
How often do you come here?
Avery.
I will sit and wait for that boy. Forever.
You ever thought about
I
cats?
thought it was exciting. Someone delivered that thing tonight.
Oh.
It says police box.
Does that get people?
It does, sir.
The sound always gives you hope no matter who you are.
I like that, to be fair. That's one thing that will always tickle with a little being inside of me, is references to the TARDIS giving hope and stuff.
Honestly, my name is the Doctor, and I will try to find your son.
TARDIS is my favourite character of the
Yeah.
entire franchise. Doctor can get screwed when it comes to the time.
Still hear those old movies late at night.
I'm not saying it's haunted.
I didn't mean to see that's
So,
crazy.
I'd be the companion that's more in love with the TARDIS than the Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not there for you. I'm there for the TARDIS.
You absorb the time vortex and then go and kiss the TARDIS to put it back.
It's fine. I only have it for like a second a day. Doesn't kill me if it goes through me for a second.
Yeah. It's like me and gluten.
Yeah, just gives me a jippy tummy. I've got IBS. The time energy just flows through me in one way, out the other. It should.
Yeah, it says it's reconnected.
And that means the stream, like, with the stream of just what happens with streams when that goes.
It should just freeze and then restart.
So
Yeah.
at that point, so we should be back and we should be still going.
As far as I know.
Don't you think his screwdriver looks nice?
Does a bit.
Yeah.
You can get his screwdriver in toy now, and it was half price last I checked or somewhere on Amazon.
That's because it's shit.
After or in the break.
I'm just gonna.
Love you. Sorry. Yeah, we're just making sure we're back. I was going to give it a few seconds. Goggle, yes. Goggle, yes. We're just checking we're back. We should be, but that's the. I still haven't got round to it. I've got the wire here to connect up, and in a month's time, I'll have a lot more free time, so I'll be able to get up on a ladder and actually wire my computer back up to the internet.
You just make sure someone's around and you're up the ladder.
I've done it like 3 times without anyone around. First time I did it without a ladder. I just stacked boxes.
Yeah. There's an image of you holding the wire up. A moving image.
We're back though.
We are back.
Apologies, we're on Wi-Fi. If it happens again, it's but luckily though, we're not really. When it says live in the title, we're not watching Doctor Who live. We are live watching Doctor Who.
Fuzzy, when the Wi-Fi drops and you look for the network to connect to, don't connect to one with this name.
Oh.
or you'll get sucked into the great intelligence thing.
What's
Richard E. Grant will suck you.
I mean, the Schalke Doctor. But, what's to say I'm not already?
Oh.
Sorry, any excuse to show off the helmet. Let's carry on. I love showing them off. And if you'd like to see more of my helmet, go to onlyfans.com/Zayef.
Ooh.
Let's play.
Mr. Pie,
Proto-Indo-European.
in there?
Yeah, it's just like the number pi, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
mathematical
I know
equation.
This is a segregated space,
And it's a Y, not a...
but we
Yes.
wanted to say.
I just called to say I love you.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Pye,
Now look what you've done, you
Logan
idiots.
from the diner told us your name. I'm Belinda and this is the doctor.
Logan. No, my nephew.
Oh yeah.
He's going to become American and go run a diner in the 50s.
Please don't hurt me.
No. We're going to get a tap dance.
That's what's not.
Challenge tap.
Oh, dance off! It's like Footloose.
Oh shit.
Tap dance.
That's my Logan, by the way, out there, if you hear that.
There's someone tap dancing.
Reggie. Reggie, is that you? Ta-da!
You were out of time. That annoys me.
Yeah.
Couldn't you do like 2 or 3 more takes? Mr. Dingaling.
What a fine and dandy day. And who might you be?
I'm the doctor. And this is Billy. And who are you? Good sir?
I'm Mr. Big and Dave.
I mean, you're a cartoon.
Don't make me laugh.
You are a heavy
With a happy hello to you too.
I do love this concept. It's very Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
He's not hungry.
Hello. Yes, he is.
Like,
Take a good gander.
why does every modern day like thing have to be like really good CG looking? Why can't like
Yeah.
just this style of 2D with 3D?
Beaming at ya.
Yeah, it's cool.
I do love it.
How do you exist?
It's nostalgic.
I'm all alone. Ain't nobody else in this whole wide world like me. Does nobody care about Mr. Ring-a-Ding?
You're your own soundtrack.
15 people went missing. They vanished in this building. Do you know what happened to them?
I appeared, they disappeared. If you solve that mystery, those poor lost souls might come back.
So maybe they're in the cartoon?
It's supposed to be that.
Don't make me laugh.
I know from the thumbnail on iPlayer we're gonna go in, or at least these two are
Yeah.
gonna become cartoon of some kind.
Don't make me laugh.
Is there a reason we should be making you laugh?
And what could that be, sir?
Trust me, the bird. Get away from me.
Gee willikers, you're a clever old coot. Don't spoil my surprise.
You are you.
Don't make me laugh, because it sounds like this.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Do you know what I don't like though? That was his catchphrase in the cartoon already, so why is that?
And I am Lux. Lux Imperator, the god of light.
Oh, okay. Oh, so different.
Yeah.
The glint in the eyes of the man.
I thought we were just gonna get what's her face back.
You think you can escape from me? You think you can escape from light itself? Because I'm Mr. Ring-a-Ding.
I guess yeah, that makes sense. Why the moonlight's a bit different then. At the end of the day, light's light.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't the moon; it was the light of the moon.
Yeah.
I'll get ya.
Reginald Pie. This song, how long's it last?
Ooh, Reginald Pie. I wonder what that tastes like.
Ooh.
What happened? I couldn't stop it. I'm not blaming you. You play him movies in the dark. He says it feeds him.
Mr. Pye, he's 2 foot tall. Why don't you just run away?
Because he showed me so much joy. I was married for 20 years.
And I've never loved another person until I met Lux.
Yeah.
Such a girl. I was the luckiest fellow in the whole wide world.
And then she
One spring day,
started watching cartoons and she left me.
across the road,
Oh, okay. She got Danny pinked.
I've been
Yeah.
alone ever since. Until he came.
Oh. You've never felt a blowjob until you've had one from a cartoon.
Oh. You'd think it would be worse only being 2 dimensions, but you'd be wrong.
You fool. The tightness. Oh, so can Lux make like films come real sort of thing? For like maybe not permanent, but
Yeah. It's like the resurrection stone.
yeah. And I guess as soon as the light turns off, they turn off or something.
Yeah.
Not really
Okay.
I mean, you know, so don't spoil.
I don't know. I can't remember all the details. I
Oh,
remember
okay.
It's real. And so is she.
It's almost stopped.
He's great. He's just out there having.
Darn it, I was so big when I arrived. I should never have let her.
That's right.
You saying that's God?
A god.
Yeah.
Tell me, how? Sir, did you say doctor? What gods are these, Doc?
What's up, Doc? Get it? Because there's a Looney Tunes reference somewhere.
Yeah.
We're like fast, dead to look down on us. Our entire world is in danger.
Again. This happens every week.
It's doing. It does that. Yeah.
It does that, yeah.
Please search the program.
What you photograph?
Last time.
Oh, okay. So not quite in the cartoon.
Like the villains in Superman 2.
Light has turned into an
The Phantom Zone. You're two-dimensional, you can slide under the door.
How did he enter this world? Was it on the big screen?
There we go. Yay.
Are you giving away my secrets?
Actually, technically he came into this world when the animator first drew him.
Yeah.
Mine just burned. No, please, don't do that. You will talk to me. Tell me, how did you enter this world?
I'm a two-dimensional character. You can't expect backstory.
I know how to get this world people aren't about to tell you.
It's the 50s, bitch. We didn't do backstory.
Yeah.
Each episode just kind of became its own thing.
Yeah.
But if you know so much, you must be the one. Enemy of the toy
Oh,
maker,
oh.
decomposer of Maestro, the killer
I love that decomposer.
How do I stop you?
To be fair, I won't complain if we got Neil Patrick Harris back.
If
Yeah.
I must, then Doctor, just
What have I not done? That is original. He's not an answer.
I'll tell you what you can do. Those 15 people, let them go.
but I
Please?
immortalize them. Unfair.
I can do the same for you.
Bitch, I'm immortal already. I just...
Yeah.
Don't you want me? Don't take Melinda, you want me? Wrong. I think we're being...
That was a cool effect.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm all flat. And this waistline is impossible.
We gotta get out of here.
But what do we do, Doc?
I don't know. I've got a two-dimensional brain.
Gosh, I get so
I
scared.
know he's doing cartoon voice.
It's very Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Oh?
What just happened?
You were sad, and you became more three-dimensional. Oh, that's it. You acquired depth. Wait a minute. Let me try.
Oh, well, this should be a fucking walk in the park for Shooties, Doctor.
Yeah.
I'll never go back to it.
Single tear, it'll be huge.
My people are dead.
I like the effect of her kind of almost CG, but...
Yeah. 2.5D.
Yeah.
It's working. I'm more rounded.
But what you're saying is, there are no other Time Lords. No one's
Oh,
coming
backstory
back.
drop.
That's it.
I did miss that we were just expositioning to Belinda through this.
Oh, yeah,
So, like...
Get you home.
Oh, we know these details already. Oh, no,
Yeah.
wait, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Happen in 2025.
I'm scared too. Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it!
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
We got out of that quite easily.
Inside a cartoon. How do we get out?
We've been framed.
Yeah. 250 quid.
Yeah. Little house spins round.
Yeah.
Damn you, ITV!
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking all the like different effects and shit we're getting.
We're back.
All right,
I said he was acting all suspicious, calling himself a doctor, but I don't trust him.
Oh,
Just raise your hands where I can see them. Both of you.
Don't you dare point guns.
too
We've
late.
done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You're inside.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about
I
that.
don't know how things are done in the Caribbean, but they're different.
I'm not Caribbean. He's the one. He's the troublemaker. He was asking all about Tommy Lee. I'm telling you, he knows something.
He offered to help you.
I give you 10 seconds to explain yourself. This fine lady's son, he went and
Luck's gonna
disappeared.
come in and save the day.
What do you know about it? Seriously?
Integrity is terrible. This is Miami-Dade County, and that is the uniform of the NYPD.
Oh.
Try harder.
Oh. Oh.
Still inside a bloody film. I hate it when they do that.
Okay, that was clever. I like that.
Scrolling up and down. Does not work.
This episode's great. It's just a clever concept, and
Yeah.
nothing really. Even the fact that we're facing another one of the gods doesn't even really feel that life or death threatening.
Yeah.
It just feels fun, and it's like, yeah, I love this concept.
Where's the film? That's the screen.
So they just break out, and then they like break out through the cinema screen or something.
Clear some space because they're gonna come straight out here.
Oh yeah. And where do they come out to there? Are they in the future now? No?
Oh my god. It happened.
Doctor, is that you?
Oh god, are they?
Belinda. Belinda Chandler.
Are they like meant to be in our world now?
Like Miss
Yeah.
Belinda Chandler. How do you know that?
Are you?
Well, your biggest fan.
So wait, now, so
God, you really
they're obviously not in our world, so it's more like
so good.
they're in another dimension.
Yeah.
Almost more like ours than the Hooniverse
Yeah.
dimension, where Doctor Who.
I knew this would happen because it was leaked online.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Doctor Who.
Let me get this right.
I am not.
My life is fiction, and you sit and you watch me on the TV.
I mean, with multiverse theory, that was always a possibility.
I'm completely real. I can taste the cup of tea. And my mum and dad, I remember them. They're absolutely real.
We need more tea when this ends.
Yeah.
Go on then. What's your favorite adventure?
Blink. Blink. Every time.
Overrated.
Not the one with the goblins?
My favourite's Midnight.
Blink. Not the one where I am standing on a landmine.
I like the Capaldi one. I like a lot of Capaldi ones.
Well, that sounds like an absolute epic.
Gotta say though, this story right now, Mr. Armadillo, it's a bit obvious, the ending. Telling us out loud that old film stock is explosive. I mean, okay, I get it.
No, but that doesn't work.
To be fair, I missed
You
that.
can't go on.
I was chatting.
What does he not do?
Oh, we don't know. Tell us.
Oh,
We can't.
oh.
So annoying. Lots of people say that. We don't care. Because the thing is,
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Don't know what to feel about this.
Yeah, no, it was the same. Yeah.
Wasting your time because the truth is,
Is this a jumping the shark moment?
I'm okay.
It's alright.
Not necessarily the entire series, but this is definitely a moment that feels a very sharky jump.
Maybe a catfish.
We've jumped a catfish.
Yeah.
But generally, if there's always a bigger fish. Okay, I like everything else so far. This is a bit weird. This feels like a fan fiction.
Yeah.
This feels like someone. I swear I have read fan fictions where the Doctor comes to the real world. I've written fan.
Yeah. I think what made it just palatable for me was the fact, I don't know if you missed it because we were chatting, but like, is that they said that these people aren't actually real, they're just part of the same trap that Lux is setting.
Okay.
but like it's still BBC Doctor Who. Just like
your tongue isn't in your cheek. Your
It's
tongue
like-
has gone. Russell has had one of those piercings where the tongue is now going through the cheek
Yeah.
and out through the gauge.
yeah, yes.
That's how through the tongue in the cheek you are.
I kind of just fall on the side of I like it, but just because I think it's just weird enough.
So I don't know if I like it, but I don't think I dislike it.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily feeling it making. I'm not like, oh, this is fucking Doctor Who. It's Doctor Who. Hashtag RIP Doctor Who.
Yeah. Because I do like the fact that they've. I like the mindfuck aspect of it, and that it's actually this is still in their universe, but it's like our universe.
It's like a multiverse kind of thing,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. That makes sense.
It's
Yeah,
like
you
a
know I
pocket-
like stories
a
like
pocket
that.
universe,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Now go and save the world, Doctor.
I
wish that there was something.
We love you so much.
I did think when they first showed up, like, oh, is this what they think Doctor Who fans all sit down with, the scarf with the fez and everything to watch it? And then I remembered where I sit to watch Doctor Who, surrounded by sonic screwdrivers, and then I was like, maybe that's not so far off.
I'm occasionally dressed up as my own incarnation of the Doctor and shit.
Yeah, I realised maybe they got a point.
Fight that thing. Maybe your life isn't so bad after all. Okay? But how do we do it?
There is only one more thing that we can do. We stop.
I'll back up.
We stop before itself. The celluloid, when it stops, it burns. The heat from the projector is so strong that the real catches fire.
So it sets us free.
It burns us to death.
I was quite interested to learn that. I didn't know that.
No,
'Cause,
that's
there's a trope sometimes of like a film catching fire, isn't there? But like I never knew why.
Yeah.
It's literally it must jam, I guess.
If it jams and the one piece of reel stays over the light for so long, the heat will. Yeah.
I do think it would be funny if they came out of this like on fire. Oh no, we've burnt ourselves.
But it's like comedy fire where they've just got a few patches and it's like, and the Doctor's got just like one hair with a little flame on it out of place.
Like a candle.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
You're alright, come here.
I forgot it actually did get burned.
Little bit.
Doctors always make the worst patients, but trust me, now I am too.
Hey, Belinda. Hey, Time Lords have their own medicine. My generation has left me with a little extra pocket of energy. Saving just for this.
Convenient.
Yeah.
My hospital could do with you.
What if something else happens later in the
Yeah.
series and he's like, oh
You lose-
shit, I shouldn't have.
You lose a leg later on.
Yeah.
You get your arm cut off again. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe I should have saved that.
I matched you. Now let Belinda and Reginald go.
But you're the most amazing creation, my doctor, sir. You have light within you that builds a body. No wonder the gods of the Pantheon fell. Because they were saving you. For me. Get him, girls! The doctor! Light him up!
I thought the reels were going to go into projectors and then like showgirls were going to come out like
would've been
more
cool,
cartoons basically. Like cartoons coming out with like Tommy guns and shit like that. And,
Like everything's got to be film based. So he's got to play a film that has got gangsters in it for the Tommy guns. Yeah. Well, they'll do that in the remake,
That's
Chameleonaire remake.
that's a concept I want next. If we had cartoons coming to life, have films come into life where things are coming out of the films.
Yeah.
To be a body. Doesn't every cartoon want to be a man? Because that's what I never do, my lovely friend.
I'm a real boy.
Go outside. Trapped in the dark. But the great out there holds such promise. I've seen it. Savage light of all. The glow of the atom.
Up and at them.
The blossom of nuclear light unfurling all over this tiny little world.
I do like the effects in this episode.
They told us what to do. They told
Oh yeah.
Do you trust me?
Yes. I'm sorry if I didn't before, but oh my god, I trust you. Yes.
Trust me now.
There's another beat ticked off.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means
Not as rushed as being in the first episode, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're still only in the second. Bay-ho.
But it is a cool concept to have someone who doesn't actually want to travel with the Doctor, but is just a good person, so helps.
Yeah.
It would be
yes.
cool to drag that out
Yes.
a bit longer. Yeah.
Yes. Like, even by the end of her run, she still wants to go home,
Yeah.
but she's just a bit like, alright, I want to go home, we're going to get me home, but whilst I'm here, I'm not just going to stand
Yeah.
outside.
Just stay in the TARDIS.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. It gets to the point where they've actually hired like a live action actor. Blew
Andy
them
Serkis.
blew them up.
That's racist. Blew in someone up.
yeah.
What would Dorian
Yeah.
Maldovar think?
I need those matches.
I love you, Reginald.
I miss you so much.
Find me.
Is he gonna go and blow the thing up himself? And there's always someone who sacrifices himself for the Doctor, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna go find you by killing myself.
How many have died in your name, Doctor? When he says "find me," he misunderstands and tries to insert himself into some film. Just like he's just like stuck in the projector. Like,
Just wrapping it around him. How is he doing? It seemed
one
like
harder than the other. That's interesting.
yeah.
Don't worry, I haven't seen the next one. So
I mean, can't you? You've started it. Can't you just run now?
yeah. Everyone knows that
Run.
the fire immediately goes out if no one's watching it.
Yeah.
Unattended fires are the safest fires.
There we go. Right. Yeah. Run. Run.
I guess he's just so.
He wants to.
Yeah. Now
I
that,
get.
Now that he's got that the pretend lady back, he was like,
Yes.
I can't live without the real one. Yeah.
Off me down. He feeds off light.
Playing for sun, 2 billion times more energy than the biggest nuclear bomb on planet Earth. And it is all yours, Mr. Ring.
Overpower. So we are werewolfing it again.
Yeah, that's a good point. They run out of money for all that 3D effect. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see it? There was this explosion and we shaking right down to my throat. It was like an almighty. What the flip is that?
Yeah. Why has he gone by the curtain?
Yeah. Turn it up. Let me go.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It was just one day in the 50s when a giant cartoon was hallucinated throughout. Half the world would
Yeah.
fucking see that. Yeah.
Maybe it fell into a crack in time.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been good if, like, Lux wasn't a pantheon god to start with, but this moment of him sort of becoming bigger than everything is what makes him
Yeah,
godlike.
which is how he's able to do it in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
60%
What is it? Bootstrap.
Love a bootstrap.
I love a bootstrap.
We give him all the light in the universe. That's what
Down, 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 down.
He's actually a god now. Infinite, invisible, tangible.
That's. Is that?
Okay.
Come back to
Tommy Lee.
Just this once, everybody lives.
Yes. Just throwing that padlock on the floor like that. Very careless.
In the 1950s, you get arrested for that.
Mr. Reginald Pye, my leg's grown back.
Yeah, the doctor marches up to her. Right, you. I've got a word to... Oh, no, wait, that wasn't real.
That wasn't real, yeah.
Never
yeah.
mind.
You came back. I had faith. You came back.
Oh yeah, and she's not gonna think that it was the people she met that helped and brought him back. She's gonna just assume it was God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mr. Lux, it technically was.
I suppose, yeah.
Mr. Lux? Or just Lux?
Just
Mr.
Lux.
Mr. Ring-a-ling.
Ring-a-ding.
Ring-a-ding.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling.
My dingaling. Lux Imperator. Emperor Light.
Those things we said. I knew was good. It's still true. So let's go out and face them together, okay?
No, we're gonna get a hotel and we're gonna wait 50 years until you're back in your own time.
That was 3 months ago, Tommy. You've been gone for 3 months.
If you want to
He reminds me of Lol from... Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, who reminds you of Lol?
The diner kid reminds me of Lol from Tracy Beaker.
I can't remember.
The skinny of the two brothers, Lol and
Oh,
Bouncer.
yeah, of course.
There was the skinny one and the big
Yeah, I can't
one,
remember what they
the
look
two
like.
brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, there's Nurse Flood
Yeah.
and her sisters rocking about the we have to before it gets into the next time. Yeah, that was a really fun one.
Yeah.
I think I love the concept. I think definitely better than the last one. That one scene was a bit
Yeah.
okay.
I think for me, definitely the fact that they made it really fucking bizarre was
Yeah.
what tipped it over for me to being
Okay.
like, I like this rather than this is too far.
I don't think I like it. It feels like it was meant to be tongue-in-cheek, but Russell has gone all the way through the cheek
Yeah.
and he's come out the other side. But I don't dislike it. It's
It
kind
didn't
of
ruin the episode for you.
no. It's just kind of one of those weird Doctor Who big-lipped alligator moments.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just it's there, and it's kind of like okay.
Oh,
Moving on.
no, keep playing. There is something else. Sorry.
Oh, wait, like not on next time?
No.
Well, I really, really loved it. So I'd knock it down to a 7 out of 10.
Oh.
With the ending in the middle, and the villain's motivation change.
Technically, it's puppets that want to be boys, not cartoons.
Oh my god.
We're still here.
Okay, that's it now. That was next
Okay.
time. Okay. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it was on topic because that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, they could have done without that last bit. That last bit wasn't needed. But, like I said, the bit in the episode is just one of those weird...
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, provisionally, maybe about a 7-8, like they said. They gave a 7. I'd say maybe...
I give it a 7.
Yeah, it's like a good 7, a basic 8. Sort of.
Yeah.
Like, that is like low 8, high...
Basic.
Yeah, bait the sick
Yeah.
to get bait 6, 7.
Is baiting sick like putting your fingers down your throat?
That's anorexic. Anyway, yeah, like I always rate higher than I should on a first watch, so that good 8, a good 7, low 8 might change. However, it's much better than the last episode. Great concept. Some bits. It was kind of like a reverse of the last one where most of it was meh, but then there was some really good bits. This one was mainly really good, but then there was just some bits in there that were a bit like meh, or we didn't necessarily, or like yeah.
So I'm not like enamored with it. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I wasn't like enamored with the Gods of Chaos thing coming back. I was just like, it was just a cool concept of
I
a
do
cartoon
like
come into life. I didn't think it needed to
To
be
be
a God of
fa-
Chaos, but I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, no,
I thought
no, I get you. I get what you mean.
I thought it was like done in the episode really well. It wasn't just like, now here's another one. So
I
like,
think maybe like I didn't dislike the Gods of Chaos stuff, but what might have made it a bit better if it wasn't necessarily him being a God of Chaos, but it was more like the origin of him becoming.
yeah,
Like we said,
yeah,
like it's just this whole weird alien thing that could happen because magic now exists in this universe. He came alive and rose so high he became
Yeah.
a god.
but him being one of that pantheon didn't like. It was just a mention. It wasn't like part of the episode
I get
really.
it,
So
yeah.
I didn't mind
It
that
didn't
they did
become
it.
a big,
Yeah.
big major plot point.
And I've really liked the way that they beat him by just. He is light now. He is
Yeah.
everything and everywhere. He
If
literally
he
is God.
absorbs like
yeah.
yeah, he can't stop absorbing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite good.
Oh.
But yeah,
okay.
it was just a really cool concept, wasn't it?
Yeah. no,
So
definitely.
I'll explain probably what. I watched a video a few weeks ago that was like a new theory about who Mrs. Flood might be,
Okay.
or not about who she might be, but just a related theory, and they mentioned in that they were like, oh, we know there's an episode coming up where a cartoon discovers that he's fictional, and so that's like, oh, we didn't all know that, but now I know it. But that was the only thing. But it wasn't quite that anyway. It was something different.
Okay.
So having heard that, I was quite looking forward to the idea of a cartoon discovering he's fictional rather than him being a malevolent being that was doing it on purpose. If you see what I mean?
Okay, and it
So that-
turned
I think-
out it wasn't that. It was
Yes,
just,
I think that's why I was like, oh, it's a God of Chaos rather than. It would have been interesting to see like what would a fictional character do if they discovered they were fictional.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the theory that they were coming up with in this video was
It's. Oh, I don't know how much of The Next Generation you have seen. But anyway,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we didn't get to that point in our watch yet. Have you seen much?
well, I might know of bits. It's not
There's
ringing any
a-
bells.
There's a holodeck episode where they do their whole Sherlock Holmes thing in the holodeck,
Right.
but Moriarty in that discovers he is real and I think he
Right.
finds some way of exit, or he appears multiple times. In his first one, he can't exit the holodeck because he's not real, but
Yeah.
I think that was
That's
it.
cool.
It was like they programmed the holodeck because Data's so smart. He could always work out how these stories were going to end.
Right.
So I think Geordie programmed it so that the holodeck would come up with a story that was a challenge for even Data, and by doing that, it made Moriarty know he was.
Right.
It gave him a lot more.
Yeah,
intelligence.
yeah,
He
yeah.
became, and he was fighting, blah 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 blah. Kind of like that.
Yeah, that
that would be a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
concept. Yeah, I'd love that.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the theory they were tying in was basically like, is this how Mrs. Flood is able to break the fourth wall? And
Okay.
is the Doctor going to discover that he's a fictional character at some point? Which obviously we've
Okay.
seen that wasn't quite how it went, but
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't go that far.
yeah.
That would have maybe been a jump in the shark.
Yeah.
At least we stopped at Catfish.
But I thought, wouldn't it be funny if we get to the end of this series and something happens and then we're suddenly back in that fortune teller's tent and the beetle falls off Donna's back? Like the whole thing was a fake out.
But it's Tennant is like older Tennant and older Catherine Tate,
Yeah.
and it turns out that she's been in that tent for 10 years.
Yeah.
And the Doctor's been all over this planet looking for her, but just
Yeah.
didn't look in this
Yeah.
one tent. He thought she'd wandered off from the market. He's
Yeah.
gone looking around the whole
So,
planet.
so was the last place you look, isn't it?
Through the whole of time and space looking for Donna, and he's given up, and his final thing is like, right, where haven't I looked? Alright,
Yeah.
look back at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Lands there, he walks into the tent, and there's just like a 10-year-old
Yeah.
Donna.
Nails like that, yeah.
Yeah, beetle on the back, and he's just like, oi! And he wakes up. To be, I kind of want that to be a thing.
Yeah. Like, but it also it made me not.
It's
go
a big finish. That's a big finish.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
if? That's an Unbound episode.
Yes, yeah. But like, even if they didn't go that far back, obviously they wouldn't be able to. But like, it might be a way to explain away some of the things we didn't like from the last few years of the showrunner. Maybe if something was fictional.
Catherine. Like, I liked the One Master. I didn't like any of the things he did.
Yeah. Like being a Nazi.
Yeah.
It's always a turn off, that, isn't it? Yeah.
Although I don't have as big a problem with him dancing around as everyone did.
No,
But that's because that's just a master.
that's
thing.
the master. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's next time. What
Oh, the well.
the well?
Because I've seen so many titles of things
Yes,
that I haven't clicked on of people talking about this. So I've seen that it's called the well.
Yes.
So I assume it's either going to be really good or really bad.
So there's something to it. And there's only one way to find out, and that's to join us in probably about 10-15 minutes.
I've said my watch, have you?
Well, yeah. It might even be 20, but just check. We normally we blab on for a
Well,
lot.
check the mic,
yeah.
like.
We blab on for a good 5-10 minutes before we start the reaction anyway, so we'll be back here within the next like 15-20 minutes or so for the well. I have to